The Cardinals were thumped 13-5 by the Cubs in Game 1 of their 3-game weekend set, but will Game 2 be more of a pitcher's duel? Photo by USA Today Sports. The Cardinals were thumped 13-5 by the Cubs in Game 1 of their 3-game weekend set, but will Game 2 be more of a pitcher's duel? Photo by USA Today Sports. A pair of classic NL rivalries highlights Saturday's action as the Cubs and Cardinals renew hostilities and Madison Bumgarner goes up against the Dodgers. We break down the day's complete MLB schedule with in-depth analysis, tips and our favorite picks in today's edition of MLB Daily Line Drive. Double play picks. Chicago Cubs at St. Louis Cardinals, 108.5. Baseball is just better when the Cubs and Cardinals are playing meaningful baseball games against one another. The bitter NL Central rivals continue their latest chapter when Kyle Hendricks takes the mound against Carlos Martinez for Game 2 of their 3-game weekend set on Saturday night. The Cubs took Game 1 of this series, smacking the Cards 13-5, which was a welcome outburst for Chicago after getting shut out in the last 2 games of their previous series in Milwaukee. However, runs could once again be hard to come by for Game 2. Martinez has shown some major in his last 2 starts since returning from the DL due to a lat strain, but expect him to get up for a matchup at home with his biggest rivals. Martinez has a 1.83 ERA and 1.19 WHIP at home this season. Hendricks, meanwhile, is also having a sneaky good 2018 campaign with a 3.48 ERA and a 1.09 WHIP. It must be mentioned, however, that the Cardinals' bullpen has been, shaky, to put it nicely. So let's take them out of the equation. Pick under 4.5 minus 106, first 5 innings. Thinking of placing a bet? Check out sportsbettingteam.com for sportsbook reviews. San Francisco Giants at Los Angeles Dodgers, minus 144, 7.5. Speaking of getting up for rivalries, no one loves getting up for a matchup like Madison Bumgarner gets up for playing against the Dodgers. Bumgarner is making just his 3rd start of the season and he's been okay in 2 abbreviated starts, but nothing gets the Mad Bum going like a matchup with Los Angeles. In 29 career games against the Dodgers, Bumgarner has a 2.53 ERA and 1.03 WHIP, and those numbers actually get better at Dodger Stadium. In 18 games there he has a 2.31 ERA and 0.95 WHIP. The Dodgers counter with Alex Wood, who is the midst of his worst slump of the season and has been up and down against the Giants this season. The Giants need to take advantage of Wood early and keep that in mind when wagering this matchup. Pick Giants, 125 first 5 innings. Yesterday's picks, 1-1 season record, 7-5-7-3. For more free picks and analysis head over to our free picks page on Covers Experts. Streaking and slumping starting pitchers. Streaking, Stephen Wright, Boston Red Sox, 2-0, 1.21 ERA, $200. Not that the Red Sox really needed a boost to their team, but Stephen Wright is certainly providing one. The veteran knuckler-baller has thrown 22 2/3 scoreless innings, which includes his first 2 starts since rejoining the rotation, where he has allowed just 6 hits in 13.2 innings. Wright and the Red Sox are currently minus 105 for tonight's game in Seattle against the Mariners. Slumping, Alex Cobb, Baltimore Orioles, 2-8, 7.23 ERA, minus $686. Just when it looks like Cobb was finding his rhythm, everything blew up in his face all over again. In his last outing against the Blue Jays, Cobb allowed 9 runs on 11 hits in just 3.2 innings. The loss now has Cobb ranked 241st out of 247 pitchers in our starter money rankings. Cobb will look to bounce back when he and the Orioles host the Marlins on Saturday. The Orioles are currently minus 155 home favorites. Saturday's top trends. Orioles are 1-11 in their last 12 home games. Minus 155 versus Mia *, Pirates are 0-6 in Ivan Nova's last 6 starts versus Reds. Pitt minus 108. Asterisk Athletics are 0-7 in their last 7 games versus a left-handed starter, -130 versus La. Asterisk Rangers are 0-7 in their last 7 overall, -102 versus Cal. Asterisk over is the 2nd of January 13 in Rockies' last 16 overall. OU 9.5 at Tex. Asterisk Indians are 10-1 in Carrasco's last 11 home starts versus a team with a losing record, -195 versus Min. Asterisk over is the 1st of April 21 in Indians' last 26 home games. OU 8.5 versus Min. Asterisk Padres are 3-13 in the last 16 meetings in Atlanta. SD 165. Asterisk Mariners are 11-0 in Wade LeBlanc's last 11 home starts, -105 versus Boss. Asterisk Mets are 0-6 in the last 6 meetings in Arizona. NIM 170. Saturday's top consensus. Here are the top side and total plays according to the public and our covers consensus. Check out up to the minute consensus data for every game here.